In this video, we're going to be talking about the Enya NEXG 2N. This is the nylon string version of Enya's NEXG 2 guitars. Part guitar, part amp, and part effects, all in one unit. But it's not without its flaws, and in this video, I'm going to share the 10 reasons you might not want to buy it. I'm also going to share 7 reasons why you might. Let's get to it. Let's start with the challenges, because if these are deal breakers for you, then you want to know about it right away. Firstly, it's not great for sit-down playing because unless you wear a strap, the neck is heavy, so your left hand tends to be doing some extra work to hold it up. Secondly, the build. It's made from a single piece of carbon fiber plastic. That makes it durable, but it feels more like a toy than it does a traditional wooden instrument. Third is the strings. Mine came with some I would say weak stock strings, and the 4th string wore out just after a couple of hours of light playing. But maybe that's because of the stainless steel frets wearing down the the kind of silver or the brass or whatever is covering the strings. Or maybe I just got a returned unit, which I suspect is true. But either way, that's not a good thing. The 4th thing is that the strap buttons are a bit too narrow. If you've got a good quality strap with a thicker buttonhole, good luck sticking that on there. I had such a hard time. Now, the 5th reason is once you get the strap on, it actually blocks access to the screws for attaching the handle. I'm calling it a handle because it's the thing which goes on the top, which is supposed to take the shape of the guitar. That actually makes it very hard to tighten. So I found myself just not using it with that piece of that handle on there. The 6th reason is that the handle itself is held on by friction with the strap screw. So you screw these things in until they're tight, and then they can be pretty firm. But if you don't tighten it quite enough, it could come loose. And with that thing being in such a way that it is like a handle. If you pick it up by that and those screws happen to be loose, then there's a chance you're going to drop this, and that could be quite a disaster. Now let's talk about the electronics and the usability. So the 7th reason is the app. Now it's packed with all kinds of effects and features, but it's not very user-friendly for live performance. This is my opinion. The controls are across different screens, which kind of slows you down. You have to go from one screen for the looping, another screen for the effects, and another screen for the settings that you have to switch between the different guitars and stuff. So if you want to do stuff live, you don't have access to everything right away. It would be great if these guys could get it together and be able to put everything on one screen where you could just kind of select between the different instruments and have at least some rudimentary tone controls and stuff like that. Because in a live performance, you want to do a quick adjustment, you can't. Now I'm going off script here a little bit, but you can set the EQ. It has EQ settings, all kinds of EQ settings in there that you can manipulate. But then once you get into a live situation and you get a room full of people, you can't just quickly adjust those things. The 8th reason is that the nylon string players, for whatever reason, Enya seems to give you the short end of the stick. There's no charging stand, no earbuds, and you have to buy those things separately at a premium price. So without the bass, the charging port is kind of awkward, and the included cable is just a bit too short because you want to plug this into the wall. It means you have to have the guitar over by the wall. So where do you put it? You've got no stand to put it on. So it just makes it awkward. With the steel string versions, they tend to throw those things in along with a microphone. You get the earbuds and everything. Which, why don't you give that to the nylon string guys? I mean, it's basically the same thing, just some different strings on it. Now, the 9th thing is the onboard control knob. It's in an awkward spot. They put it to the right, and that handle thing that goes over it, it kind of blocks your view to it. So that's not ideal. And finally is the sound balance. The 1st and the 6th strings I found are noticeably quieter than others. And this is you know, it's not an uncommon thing with piezo pickups. So that's the downside. Let's take a look now at the reasons why you might want to buy this. The first reason is it's a unique all-in-one instrument. You've got a quality amp, speaker, effects, and even a looper built right into the guitar. And secondly, the carbon fiber, it may be toy-like, but it's actually very stable. So once the nylon strings settle, tuning holds very well. The third reason is it's compact, it's travel-friendly. You can take it anywhere. And you have something that you can bring out and you can actually play it in front of people without having to have an amplifier. That's a very nice feature. Fourth, has built-in drum grooves and a metronome. So this is great for practice and also for playing live. Fifth is it works as a silent guitar. You can plug in the headphones and you can practice without disturbing anyone. And the sixth reason is it's a great tool for songwriters and composers. You can quickly try out new ideas without setting up extra gear. Now, the seventh reason, I would say that it's gig ready for small venues. You can have a small room of people. You don't need an external amp to perform, although if there is one, you can plug into that. So in conclusion, should you buy the Enya NEXG 2N? If you're looking for a traditional guitar feel, you'll probably be disappointed. But if you want a futuristic, portable, all-in-one instrument, I don't even know if there's anything else like this on the market at the moment. For me, it's kind of frustrating that it has these issues, but it's also really interesting and inspiring that there is such a thing, and that this is, you know, I think this is just the beginning. We're seeing this kind of instruments. Let me know down below. I'd be curious to know what your thoughts are on this instrument. And also don't forget to give me the thumbs up if you like this. Subscribe to the channel for more. That really does help. So now that we've said all that, stay tuned, and that's it. Look forward to seeing you soon.